The most thrilling Derby d'Italia in history played out at San Siro as Inter surged into a 4-2 lead, only to be clawed back by a brace from Kenan Yildiz for 4-4. The Nerazzurri injury crisis intensified midweek, losing Carlos Augusto, joining Hakan Calhanoglu, Francesco Acerbi, and Tajan Buchanan on the treatment table, so Piotr Zielinski was chosen as playmaker. Juve lost to VfB Stuttgart midweek, as Douglas Luiz entered the absentee list with Toyn Koopmeiners, Nico Gonzalez, Gleison Bremer, and Arik Milik. However, Francisco Conceição returned from suspension, and Weston McKennie shook off a muscular issue, sending Kenan Yildiz to the bench for only the second time this season with Kefren Thuram. See how it unfolded on the live blog. Inter broke the deadlock with the first chance as Benjamin Pavard burst down the right and pulled back from the byline for Marcus Thuram, who got to the ball before Danilo, the attempted clearance instead kicking his ankle. The referee pointed to the spot, and Zielinski stepped up to convert, celebrating his first Serie A start for the club. The advantage lasted barely 5 minutes, as Juan Cabal floated a ball over the top that McKennie cushioned down and across for Dusan Vlahovic to side foot home on the bounce from 5 yards. Remarkably, it was the first goal that the Serbian had ever scored at San Siro. Juve turned it around completely because Francisco Conceição left Henrik Mkhitaryan standing with a dummy down the right and rolled across for Wea to simply redirect it from point-blank range. Conceição also forced a save out of Jan Sommer at the near post, but Inter equalized when Mkhitaryan made up for the earlier error by completing a give-and-go with Thuram to burst into the area and drilling through a sea of legs into the bottom corner. Incredibly, moments later, Pierre Kalulu mistimed his clearance to kick Dumfries in the back of the leg for another penalty, which Zielinski converted into the bottom corner despite grazing Di Gregorio's fingertips. It was very nearly 3-3 in first-half stoppages, as Sommer was stranded when Weah's curler skimmed the far top corner from the edge of the area. Dumfries should have made it 4-2 straight after the restart, but hit a fresh-air shot when Di Gregorio parried a Federico Di Marco effort into his path. He made up for it moments later, as a corner was flicked towards the back post, where he controlled and placed the angled drive through Cabal's legs to leave Di Gregorio stranded. Di Marco's screamer was palmed round the post by Di Gregorio, as the goalkeeper also flew to fingertip a deflected Nicolau Barella volley out from under the crossbar. Lautaro Martinez's header from a Di Marco corner skimmed the far post, but just as Inter seemed to be dominating, Juventus got back into the game. McKennie's pass sent substitute Kenan Yildiz on the counter. Dumfries backed off, and he placed a precise angled drive into the far bottom corner for 4-3.